I sneezed toward the model, and it started raining outside. I took a closer look and realized this model was almost identical to my town. Even the church attic had a tiny figure that looked just like me. I casually pulled a tree out of the model, and in the village, a tree was ripped right out of the ground. That's when I understood this model could control reality. So I poured water around the model church. Sure enough, rain began falling around the real church. The other side, where I hadn't poured water, stayed clear. The townsfolk were all talking about the strange weather. The restaurant owner told me the paint they just put up yesterday had been ruined by a sudden downpour. Hearing that, I smiled slightly. When he wasn't looking, I focused on the bottle of nail polish on his counter and carried it across the restaurant with my mind. The next day, the owner was stunned. The whole exterior of his restaurant had turned his least favorite color orange. I found myself pretty satisfied with my little prank. Then an old woman fell. There was a pothole in the street that hadn't been fixed for years. She said she'd reported it to the mayor. The town's suggestion box was overflowing with complaints, but none of the residents' problems had been solved. I realized I should use this model to help the people in town. So I took the suggestion box home and started working through their requests one by one. I put a rubber band over the spot where the pothole was. The hole disappeared instantly. I used tweezers to lift the garbage bin off the street. All the trash vanished. But a dog saw this and started barking like crazy. To shut it up, I placed a giant bone in front of it, enough to keep it busy for a whole year. The next day, I admired my work, but the townsfolk thought the mayor had done it all and decided to vote him back into office. And the greedy mayor actually took credit for it. That made me furious. Looking at his red sports car, I decided to teach him a lesson.